Hello and welcome to Module 1 of Power BI. In this module, we shall begin with the foundation of business intelligence and Power BI. By way of introduction, why business intelligence matters. The objective here is to understand how modern organizations use data to make informed and strategic decisions. The reality is that business generates massive amount of data every second, ranging from sales transaction, customer interaction, web activities, and operational process. Raw data alone has little value unless it is properly organized, analyzed, and transformed into meaningful insight. Business intelligence, which is BI, bridges the gap between raw data and actionable information. What this model covers include core concept of business intelligence, understanding data, reports, and dashboards, introduction to Power BI and its components, Power BI ecosystem and architecture, as well as real-world application across different industries. By the end of this module, you will have a clear understanding of BI's purpose and a strong foundation for exploring advanced Power BI concepts. Let us begin with the meaning of business intelligence. What is business intelligence? By definition, business intelligence (BI) refers to the technologies, process, and practice used by organizations to collect, analyze, organize, and transform raw data into meaningful and useful information for decision making. The main goal of BI, which is business intelligence, include understand what is happening in your business, understand why it is happening, as well as understand what action that should be taken. The component of BI, that is business intelligence, include 1. Databases and data warehouse, data integration and transformation tool, reporting tools, and visualization platform like Power BI. The core value is that business intelligence helps business move from guesswork to data-driven decision, improving efficiency and as well as competitiveness and growth. The industrial usage, BI is widely used across finance, healthcare, retail, education, manufacturing, and more. Let us look at understanding data. That is the raw foundation. What is data? Data is raw and unprocessed facts and figures collected from different sources. On its own, data has no meaning until it is organized and analyzed. Now let us look at different types of data we have. We have numerical data such as number, which is sales figure, quantities, and price. We have text like customer name, product description. Then we have date such as date of transaction, delivery schedules. Then we have another type of data which is measurement such as weight, distance, and time. Examples of raw data include a list of daily sales transactions in a spreadsheet with no summaries, no calculation, and no organization. The key insight here is that a spreadsheet with thousands of rows of numbers is just a data. It becomes valuable only when you analyze it to answer questions like which product sells the most or which region has the highest revenue. Remember, data is the foundation. Without quality data, no amount of analysis will produce reliable insight. Let us look at understanding report, that is structured information. What is report? A report is a structured presentation of processed data that provides detailed information about specific area of business activity over a period of time. Characteristics of reports include it contains details, it is details and comprehensive. Report is often static and periodically updated. Report may include tables, charts, and summaries. It answers what happened. Examples of reports include monthly sales report, financial report, and inventory report. Now let us look at report versus data. Raw data may include 1,000 individual sales transactions, but report summarizes it, showing total sales by region and top 10 products. The key insight here is that report transform raw data into understandable information, but often requires time to read and interpret. Now, let us look at understanding the dashboard, that is visual decision making. A dashboard is a visual display of key performance indicators, that is KPI, and important metrics presented in an interactive and easy to understand format. Characteristics of dashboard include: it is always visual and graphical, it is interactive, that is user can filter, drill down and exploit. It is designed for quick insight and real-time monitoring. Finally, dashboard answers what is happening now. Example of dashboard elements include chart and graph, map showing regional performances, KPI card, filters for dynamic exploration. Now let us look at how they work together. Data is a raw fact. That is, the purpose of data is to produce raw fact and figure. The purpose of report is to give detailed structured analysis, while the purpose of dashboard is to give quick visual and interactive insight. The key insight here is that report provide depth, dashboard provides speed, but both of them are essential for effective business intelligence. Having known that, let us look at the introduction to Power BI. What is Power BI? Power BI is a powerful business intelligence and data visualization platform developed by the Microsoft company to enable users to connect to various data stores, transform raw data, and create interactive reports and dashboards. Why Power BI is popular? It is popular because it is user-friendly interface, it robust data modeling capabilities, it is a powerful visualization features, and seamless integration with Microsoft ecosystem like Excel, Azure, SQL Server. What can Power BI do? That is what Power BI can do. It can connect to hundreds of data sources. It can clean and transform data. It can create interactive reports and dashboards. It can share insights across teams and can have access reports from anywhere via mobile devices. The key insight here is that Power BI transforms unrelated data sources into coherent, interactive, and visually immersive insights. Let us look at the component of Power BI, that is the building blocks. Power BI is a collection of interconnected components that work together to deliver end-to-end business intelligence solutions. We have different components. We have Power BI Desktop, which is the free version, window version application that is used for creating reports. Now we have Power BI service, which is the cloud-based platform for publishing, sharing, and collaborating. We have Power BI Mobile, which is the mobile app for smartphones and tablets. Now we have Power Query that is used for data presentation and transformation engine. We have Power Pivot, that is, it is used for data modeling engine. Now we have DAX, which is data analysis expression, which is the formula language for calculation in Power BI. Now we have the visualization component, which is the graphical representation of data, including bar chart, line chart, map, tables, KPI, and cards. Having known that, let us look at how Power BI component works together. That is the integrated workflow. Step 1, data preparation. Power Query extracts data from different sources. Now we have step 2, which is data modeling. Here, Power Pivot organizes this data into tables, create relationship, and build calculated columns and measure. Then we have step 3, which is the analysis. Here, the DAX perform calculation on data models. We have step 4, which is visualization. Here, user create chart, graphs, map, and KPI using visualization tool in Power BI Desktop. Now we have publishing, which is step 5, which involve here reports are published to Power BI services for sharing and collaboration. Now we have the consumption stage, which is step 6. Here, End users access report through web browser or Power BI mobile apps. The key insight here is that each component plays a specific role, but together they can create a seamless analytic environment. Having known that, let us look at Power BI ecosystem and architecture. Understanding the ecosystem, Power BI is more than a reporting tool. It is a comprehensive business intelligence platform with interconnected components that support every stage of the analytics process. The major components of the ecosystem include data source. We have Power BI desktop, Power Query, data model, DAX engine, visualization layer, Power BI service, Power BI mobile, and security and governance. The data flow architecture flow in this order from the data source to Power Query down to data model to the DAX calculation down to visualization then to Power BI service, and then end users. The key insight here, these structure architectures ensure that data is transformed into meaningful business insight efficiently and securely. Now let us look at the real world application. It can be applied, Power BI can be applied in sales, finance, and in marketing. In sales, it can be used to monitor daily, weekly, and monthly sales. It can be used to compare sales performances. It can be used to identify top performing products, analyze customer purchasing behavior, and forecast future sales trend. In financial reporting and analysis, it can be used in budgeting, profit and loss analysis, cash flow monitoring, expenses management, and financial forecasting. In terms of marketing performances, it can be used to measure campaign performances, track website traffic, analyze customer demography, monitor social media engagement, and calculate return on investment. Example, a retail company uses Power BI dashboard to determine which product generate the highest revenue, which region need additional marketing activities. Another real world application could be in terms of education, manufacturing, and executive decision making. In terms of education, it can be used for student enrollment tracking, academic performance analysis, attendance monitoring, resources utilization, and graduation rate analysis. In manufacturing industry, it can be used in production tracking, equipment performance monitoring, quality control analysis, downtime management, and productivity measurement. In terms of customer services and support analysis, Power BI can be used to call center performances monitoring, customer complaint analysis, response time measurement, service level tracking, and customer satisfaction reporting. In executive and strategic decision making, Power BI can be used in key performance indicators, revenue metrics, operational performance indicators, financial summaries, and strategic objective tracking. The key insight here is that Power BI enables executives to access real-time information and make informed strategic decisions quickly. In conclusion, your foundation for Power BI success, you have now established a solid foundation for understanding business intelligence and the power of BI platform. You have learned in this module business intelligence, data, report, dashboard, Power BI, then the Power BI component, the Power BI ecosystem, Power BI architecture, and the real-world application. The key takeaway here is that business intelligence enables organizations to move from guesswork to data-driven decision making. Power BI provides the tool to make that transformation possible. Next step, in upcoming modules, you will move from understanding what business intelligence is to actually building powerful interactive dashboard and report that drive real business value. Data is the fuel. Power BI is the engine. Let's start building. Thank you and have a nice day.